Sex worker.
Why is this empty?
Look at that.
Hello and welcome to Van Life Goodies. If you're new to the channel, we're a family of 4 who travel in our T5 VW campervan, sharing our adventures and tips and tricks of van life. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to be notified every time we upload a new video. Van life. Reality. Okay, so we're going to start a new thing when we're travelling in the van. Instead of putting B-roll of the road, which you must be all sick of seeing, because I know I am, we're going to ask you a question. So put in the comments. So we were just talking about... Sorry, I think something's just got to my nose. We were just talking about a time in my life where I made a very big mistake, and how later in my life I've been able to use that mistake to make a difference to someone else, to prevent them making the same mistake, really. And whilst it didn't take the guilt from that early mistake, it still makes me feel good that I was privileged to be able to use that experience. And I guess in life we have things that happen that help us to help others, really. So if you've got anything that you can share in the comments for us and for other people.
If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
That's Dave's little mantra. And there's some truth to that, isn't there? Because it is, you know, it is about growth, isn't it? Anyway, share your comments, share your experiences in the comments, please. That would be great. But we need... So this is park up number 1. We haven't come to do this, we've come for a day out, but apparently you can park here overnight. It's a number 5 on Park for Night. It's beautiful. There's walks just here. There is a railway here that we might go and have a go on, just because we can be big kids, and there's loads of free parking, and I think you'd be away from anyone that lives here. You wouldn't disturb them, and you could stay here overnight. So I mean, this looks cool. Might come back here, Dave, eh? So this is Lake and Rudyard Miniature Railway. It's shut until March, but when it is open, it's a 3-mile scenic route around the Rudyard Lake, but they're doing works at the minute, and so I think it would be great fun, especially if you've got kids, or you're big kids like us. So when the railway's open, it's $5.50 for adults, and I think he said $3.50 for children. So I think that'll be a fun adventure. So if you've never been here, because I didn't even know this existed. Anyway, we're going to go on an adventure. What's Dave doing? What are you doing, Dave? A ship's wheel. What's it doing here?
I don't know. It is definitely a ship's
Can't
wheel.
be. It's something to do with trains, surely.
Why would it be like that? Like a ship's wheel.
Does anybody know? Good question. So it's just started raining, so we're going to have a coffee while Dave gets packed and ready. Imagine if a train come, an unexpected one. Comments, please. Sexy woman, slim wife, slow and wrinkly.
Sex worker.
supposed to just walk up, Dave. You being a horse?
Getting a little giddy.
You're not meant to feed ducks bread, apparently. You're meant to feed them carrot. I know. Some guy told me that.
Is this due to global warming?
I don't know. It's funny.
Well,
like you just happen to have carrots. Oh God! Oh God! Scared the life out of me. So, a brief history. So the lake was built as a reservoir in 1797, and to this day the lake supplies the canal system for which it was designed. But apparently it's named the Rudyard because where Rudyard Kipling's parents first met. Oh, isn't that romantic? And apparently there was a chap who used to... I haven't got my glasses, sorry. There was a chap who used to, yeah, well, we'll just stop it there.
Tightrope.
Who used to tightrope across the lake. And if we make it round to the cafe, which is 5 miles, which at our pace will probably be dark, there's apparently a statue of the guy and the tightrope. There you go, fun facts.
And a wonderful Kipling film, which is The Man Who Would Be King, with Sean Connery and Michael Caine.
Sean Connery.
Watch it.
Not a lot of people know that. It's only fair, Dave. Weirdo.
Got to stand by it now. Has it?
Worker.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child.
So we're going to walk all the way around the lake. We're halfway, and someone reckons it's about 5 miles. But we've been here before. If you've seen our vlog where Ruby went shooting for her birthday, we ended up here and we drove down here. I don't think you meant to, but we did. He's busy chatting, just debating whether to drive off without him. Where is he? I don't know where he is. I've lost him now. So yeah, we just recognised it. But this place here is a second number 2 park for night. So this is free parking at the other end of Rudyard Lake. I'll show you now. So this is your park for night spot, which again has got really high reviews. You're not near any houses, just so you can recognise where you are. That's one way to Rudyard Lake, and this is the other way. Look at this tree. How strange.
Supports an ecosystem of food bags.
Oh, what's wrong with people? It's gross. Look at that. That's cool.
Is there something I can use just to flip this over?
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Thank you.
I'll give you a bit of more of a burned one. There you go.
I'll take the fatty bits off for you. 'Cause I know you like them. Thank you. Lovely. So for anyone interested, this is a Coleman burner, which we got from Car Boot for £5, but I'm sure there's one on Amazon you can get. The benefits are that it's low to the ground, unlike your, the ones where the gas canister goes underneath. And Dave seems to think you can fill it with anything, any fuel.
Liquid, fuel.
Oh, there you go. How would you fill it? You just pour it in?
The bottle and do it with, pour it in.
Oh, okay. That's really handy. There you go. There we go, leave no trace.
Poo bag.
Not even poo bags in the trees, which we're seeing lots of. We're playing spot the poo bag, aren't we, Dave? That was lovely. You can't beat a bacon butty by the lake. And a nice cup of Yorkshire tea. Right, onward. We're only halfway round, aren't we? So we better head back. Let's go. We're not sure if we're going the right way, are we, Dave? Well, yeah. Dave's sure, of course. Dave's like, yeah, we're fine. Because there's no, there kind of is a path, but not really. So we might be getting very lost. But there's always an adventure with us, isn't there? We're not going that way. If you do what we've done, come up this road, a little footpath there, footpath through the woods, I assume, so you don't have to go up to the top, it cuts through. So you feel like you're going away from the lake, but I think it's because there's a bit that juts out. Why is this empty? Look at this. Cliff Park Hall is a Grade 2 listed building and has a 200-year history. It's been a golf club, a private residence and a youth hostel. But after a little digging on the internet, Dave discovered a rather sad story from this stunning property's past. Oh wow. No.
Cast iron fireplace. Big kitchen range right there. Should we in?
No. Dave's going to explore. We will not damage anything. This was already open. Do not do this if you're a child. Someone's tried working on it. Look, it's got a power prop. Eh? Yeah. Show the people.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Now look at this little bit of beauty here. Look at that. Proper range.
In September 2014, the then resident 79-year-old Brian Daly, an avid collector of antiques, was held hostage and repeatedly beaten by a gang for 8 hours in a planned professional robbery. The thieves even bring in bubble wrap for the pictures they took. Eventually, Mr. Daly, still gaffer-taped to a chair, was able to walk the chair to a glass bottle and, smashing it, holding a piece in his mouth, was able to cut himself free and drive to a nearby neighbour's for help. 7 members of the gang were later captured, but Mr. Daly, unable to live in the house again, sadly died 1 year later.
Sleepers.
Oh, look at these trees, Dave.
Made of wood.
Don't say. So this is the sailing club, but look, Dave.
This will be the gatehouse for that.
That'll be the gatehouse for that, yeah. What are you doing? You rebel. Well, they'll be getting ready to mate, won't they, Dave? Spring's go. They're all after her, look. 3 against 1. To conclude, I think Rudyard Lake is a brilliant day out. I think on a really hot day it would be very busy. Bring a picnic, there's places to eat, there's places to walk, there's the railway to have a go, there's rowing boats, so you can spend money or you can not spend money. I think it'd be a really nice day out, don't you think, Dave?
I do.
The only downside, I suspect, is if you come on a very hot day, I think it'd be heaving. We don't like loads of people. Not that
We don't like people.
I was just going to say, not that we don't like people. There she is. Oh, we've made it back. Nice and quiet. Fine tea time. Perfect. We shall tamper the coffee again. If anyone wants to send us any of their coffee to try,
We'll give you a review. Coffee reviews.
we will try it. Storage hack. Tell me if you think it's a good idea for me to start selling these beautiful and massive, well, pillowcases, but they actually fit a full pillow. This has got a pillow for sleeping in and a waterproof and a blanket. So the idea is that in the daytime, all that storage is there. It looks great. It can be used as a pillow and it stores all the things you need and looks great in your camper. Thank you. Don't seem to be got as much as last time.
You got more. You
Oh.
got more. Look. So she cares about her man. Selfish woman.
That's mine.
SW. Selfish woman.
had a lovely time, Dave, haven't we?
Nice, lovely.
So what do you think of this for a park up?
I like it.
I like
A little
it.
dark and spooky.
It's a bit dark and spooky at night because look, I don't know if you can see that light. That's someone coming down on a bike. But you've got that way and the other way. I don't know if you can see. So it kind of feels a bit lonesome, doesn't it? I wouldn't come here on my own. That's better. Okay, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up because it does help the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching until our next adventure.
Au revoir.
Bye. Facts.
Rudyard Lake, it's still used now to top up the canals.
Say it with enthusiasm.
It was made to top up the canals of this part of the country.
Do you remember the advert?
Do we have to go through this rigmarole every
time? Yeah. What was it advertising? Warburtons. Warburtons. You don't buy Warburtons now. It's about £2 a loaf, isn't it? Aldi's Warburtons. Alternative now. Come on. We're not going far, are you?
We just tied to here, aren't we? Oh no, should we go at the other end of the lake? I've got a good idea. Let's go to the other end.
Yeah, it's a good point actually. It's a very small lake as well, really.
I wonder if they have a one-way system.
We just go in a circle.